Unfortunately, in China, you do have Western propagandists who live in China. Maybe they're married to a Chinese girl, and they would say, America bad, show pictures of the poverty and the homeless people in America, and say the government doesn't do anything to help these people. Maybe they're veterans, etc., etc. But the thing is, it's known. It's what you see on news, etc., etc. In China, they are saying that there is no homeless. The government always helps the people no matter what. The government is 95%. People love the government 95% of the time. And they would say that in America they're lying about China. Well, forget the I'm trying to think of my words. Forget the media and go on to websites where real people take photographs, videos on their iPhone, on their mobile phone, showing what it's really like this. Sort of wonder why these people would lie, porcupines about China, saying it's fantastic, everyone has money, everyone lives in this shiny city, there are no poor people at all. And maybe they think it is true. They have been so good, as some people like to call it, brainwashed into that, which makes them a very weak person indeed. Some may be doing it for the money. Per click that you get on YouTube and you're monetized, you get money for. The same as me, basically, that I have a YouTube channel, but I do it more as a hobby than for an income, because, well, maybe $20 per month, which pays for a nice meal here in Cambodia. It's annoying that they do, and they support a authoritarian government like the CCP, the Chinese People's Republic government, so to speak. There are the good guys on YouTube who do tell the truth about China. Maybe this would be Serpent ZA or LYING or Free China, China in Focus, China Uncensored, where they've all had experience in China before. Maybe now they're in the States, but their Chinese friends would send them video clips from social media, for example, like Weibo, which is like Twitter, or WeChat channels, which is like well, a little bit like YouTube or TikTok. So don't believe the propaganda. You don't have to believe the media. Go and on Twitter, for example, you can see some people in China, Chinese people, who use their mobile phone, take pictures, they have a VPN, and they post this on Twitter, for example, and it puts these guys, these Westerners who live in China, who say China is great and America is bad, to shame. And they just look absolutely ridiculous saying this. And they say this with a straight face, which is just annoying. And some may be about 60 or 65 years old. They look maybe like your uncle, and they do it in a very soft voice. So be aware that the propaganda in China is not done usually by the government. It's done by the people who maybe get paid for it, or maybe they believe it in themselves, or maybe they just do it for clicks so they can get some money from it.